Welcome back, gamers! 2025 was huge for Steam, packed with surprises, indie hits, epic comebacks, and diverse genres. Today, we're counting down the top-selling games that ruled the charts. Some will shock you, so let's dive in. So let's kick things off at number 15 with Blue Archive. And yes, you heard that right. This mobile-to-PC adaptation absolutely exploded on Steam this year, catching everyone off guard. What started as a Japanese mobile game about students at a mysterious academy has found massive success on PC, proving that the line between mobile and desktop gaming continues to blur in ways we never expected. Now, here's what's fascinating about Blue Archive's success. The game's combination of tactical RPG elements, compelling narrative, and distinctive art style resonated with Steam users in ways nobody predicted. With over 2 million downloads in its first month alone, it showed there's a massive appetite for well-crafted mobile ports on PC, completely changing how developers view cross-platform releases. Moving up to number 14, we have perhaps the most surprisingly successful game of the year, Date Everything. This indie darling took the concept of dating sims and turned it completely on its head. Want to date a toaster? A philosophical concept? Your own reflection? Date Everything said, why not? And somehow made it work brilliantly. But what really drove this game's success was how its absurdist humor and genuinely heartwarming moments created a viral sensation on social media. Streamers couldn't get enough of it, and neither could their audiences. With over 1.5 million copies sold, it proved that sometimes the most ridiculous ideas can become the most profitable, a lesson that's resonating throughout the indie development community. Climbing to number 13, REMATCH storms onto our list, bringing competitive fighting game energy to a whole new level. This isn't just another fighting game, it's a meta-commentary on gaming culture itself, where players battle not just with combos and special moves, but with the very concept of what it means to compete. What's particularly impressive about REMATCH is how its unique approach to competitive gaming, combined with stellar netcode and accessibility features, made it an instant hit in the FGC. Tournament organizers quickly adopted it, and its player base grew exponentially throughout the year, proving that innovation in fighting games is far from dead. Now stepping into number 12, we're transported back to 15th century Bohemia with Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2. The game was released for PlayStation, Windows, and Xbox on February 4th, 2025, and it immediately captured the hearts of RPG enthusiasts worldwide who'd been waiting years for this sequel. Here's what made this release special. The game launched to critical acclaim for its immersive medieval fantasy setting, engaging narrative, and deep role-playing mechanics that built beautifully on the foundation of the original. Players once again stepped into Henry's shoes for another, continuing our countdown at number 11. The Elden Ring phenomenon evolves with NIGHTREIGN. This standalone expansion turned full game took the lands between in a completely new direction, focusing on a darker, more horror-focused narrative that had players genuinely terrified in ways the original never did. What's remarkable here is how From Software's decision to lean into psychological horror while maintaining their signature challenging gameplay created something truly unique. The community response was immediate and overwhelmingly positive, with players praising the innovative approach to the established formula, proving that even successful franchises can still surprise us. Slicing into number 10, Stellar Blade brings its stylish action-adventure gameplay to PC after its console success, and the transition couldn't have been smoother. The game's combination of stunning visuals, fluid combat, and compelling post-apocalyptic narrative made it an instant hit with Steam users who'd been eagerly waiting for this port. The PC version was particularly noteworthy for its optimization and additional features, including ray tracing support and ultra-wide monitor compatibility. Players who had been waiting for the PC version were not disappointed. In fact, many considered it the definitive way to experience the game. Racing into number 9, F1 25 proves that the Formula One franchise continues to dominate the racing simulation market with no signs of slowing down. This year's iteration brought unprecedented realism to the sport, with improved physics, enhanced career mode, and the most comprehensive customization options we've ever seen in an F1 game. What's impressive about F1 25's success is how the game managed to appeal to both hardcore racing sim fans and casual players looking for excitement. This dual appeal helped it maintain its position as the definitive F1 gaming experience while expanding its audience significantly. Web-slinging into number 8, Spider-Man 2 brought dual protagonist gameplay to perfection in a way that felt completely natural. The seamless switching between Peter Parker and Miles Morales, combined with an expanded New York City and innovative web traversal mechanics, created what many consider the ultimate Spider-Man experience. The PC port deserves special mention here. It was particularly impressive, with support for high refresh rates and advanced graphics options that made web swinging through Manhattan feel more exhilarating than ever before. Console players were almost jealous of what PC users were experiencing. Stomping into number 7, Mecha BREAK brings giant robot combat to the forefront of competitive gaming, and it's everything mech fans have been dreaming of. This isn't just another mech game, it's a love letter to the entire mecha genre, combining elements from classic series while creating something entirely new and exciting. The game's emphasis on customization, tactical combat, and spectacular battles resonated with both mech enthusiasts and newcomers to the genre. The competitive scene that developed around Mecha BREAK was intense and passionate, with tournaments drawing massive viewership numbers that surprised even the developers. As we reach number 6, the spice must flow, and flow it did, straight into Steam's success with Dune: Awakening. This massive multiplayer survival game set in Frank Herbert's universe created an experience that felt truly worthy of the Dune name, which is no small feat given the franchise's devoted fanbase. Players could experience the harsh beauty of Arrakis, engage in political intrigue, and yes, control the spice flow in ways that felt authentic to the source material. The game's commitment to Herbert's vision while creating engaging multiplayer mechanics made it a standout success that exceeded all expectations. At number 5, we have Schedule 1, a game that nobody saw coming but everyone needed. This indie psychological thriller about pharmaceutical research and moral ambiguity struck a chord with players looking for meaningful, thought-provoking experiences. The game's ability to tackle serious subjects while maintaining engaging gameplay mechanics created discussions that went far beyond gaming communities. It proved that Steam users are hungry for games that challenge them intellectually as well as mechanically. REPO repossesses the number 4 spot with its unique blend of horror and dark comedy. This game took the concept of debt collection and turned it into a nightmarish adventure that was somehow both terrifying and hilarious. The game's distinctive art style, memorable characters, and innovative gameplay mechanics created a cult following that propelled it to mainstream success. It's proof that originality still has a place in the gaming market. Galloping into number 3, Umamusume. Pretty Derby proves that there's no predicting what will capture the Steam audience's attention. This horse racing simulation with anime-style characters became an unexpected phenomenon on PC. The game's combination of training simulation, racing excitement, and character development created an addictive gameplay loop that kept players engaged for hundreds of hours. The Western release was highly anticipated and did not disappoint. The silver medal goes to Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, a turn-based RPG that brought classic JRPG sensibilities to modern gaming. Set in a world where numbers have power and age determines fate, this game created a unique mythology that captivated players. The game's beautiful art direction, compelling narrative, and innovative turn-based combat system proved that there's still a massive audience for thoughtfully crafted JRPGs. It was a masterclass in how to modernize classic game design. And finally, claiming the number 1 spot with absolute dominance, Peak. This isn't just a game title, it's a statement of intent. Peak delivered on every promise, created experiences that players had never seen before, and set new standards for what gaming could achieve. The game's revolutionary approach to player agency, combined with groundbreaking technical achievements and a narrative that adapted to every player's choices, created something that truly lived up to its name. Peak didn't just top the Steam charts, it redefined what it meant to be a chart topper.